Hi paddlers, Bram here from Coast Outdoors in North Vancouver. Today we are here talking about the 12 series from Delta Kayaks. The 12 series is one of their recreational series. It's available in two sizes, the 12S, which is most suitable for a smaller paddler, and the 1210, which is a very similar hull, just slightly wider, slightly deeper. It will fit a bigger paddler better. A little bit about Delta Kayaks. They're great people to work with. We've been working with them for a couple of years. They're based in Greater Vancouver and Maple Ridge, so it's a locally produced boat. All of their kayaks are thermoform ABS, so very durable, yet pretty reasonable from a weight perspective and a really good value. So all in all, you're getting a boat that's easy to get on and off your car. You can, for any normal paddling use, it'll stand up to that just fine. And the other nice thing is if you do have issues, if you do happen to damage the boat, which is unlikely, it is readily repairable, something that we do in our shop. And they can be finished really, really well. What we like about the 12 series is even for a small recreational kayak, they paddle really nicely and have some really nice features. So first of all, what we like in a boat like this is it still has two bulkheads. So a bulkhead is a wall in the boat separating the cockpit from the hatch. So there's a bulkhead here and a bulkhead here. The reason we like that is in the unlikely event that you have a capsize, even with this cockpit full of water, the boat is still going to float fine and be recoverable. It's a really important safety piece in any kayak. Because of those two bulkheads, not only do we have a stern hatch and a bow hatch, which we are allowed with the bulkheads, then we also get this nice little pod day hatch. So even on a small kayak, we still have three hatches. We can haul a lot of gear with this boat. Maybe not enough for an overnight trip, but certainly enough for a long day paddle. You can take more than what you would need for a nice day on the water. All Delta kayaks have really easy to use hatch covers. To open the cover, we just unhook this line from the hook and pop it off. To get it back on, simply make sure this seal's nice and clean. There's no sand or grit in here. Line it up. I like to give it a little bit of a twist when I'm pushing down. You'll feel it snap into place. Just give it a feel to make sure it's engaged all the way around. Bring our line back over, engage it in our hook, and we're good to go. If these get sticky over time, really easy to maintain them. We just wipe in some Armor All or some other silicone-based product, and that will keep them nice and slippery and easy on and off. Looking at the hull of the boat, we have this nice kind of soft V hull into a rounded chine. What this does is it allows the boat to track really nicely, go nice and straight, but once we put this boat on edge a tiny bit, that chine starts to engage and the boat becomes really maneuverable. So it's a really easy boat to handle on the water, and the width through here also makes it really nice and stable and forgiving to paddle. Looking into the cockpit of the boat here, one thing that's great about all Delta kayaks is they have a really nice, adjustable, easy to use seat. So you have foot pedals up here, which are adjustable, but the seat is also adjustable front to back. So depending on the size and length of your legs, you can adjust the fit into the thigh braces by sliding the seat back and forth. We can bring the back band up if you need more support, or drop it down if you like to have more torso rotation and mobility when you're paddling. So that's a really easy one-handed adjustment. And then from there, we can adjust the forward lean of that seat just by popping out of this jam cleat here, either loosening it off for more lean or tightening it up for more forward support. So for seat adjustment, if we need to move the seat forward and back in the boat, really easy. We put one hand down here on the seat pad, another hand pulls this up, disengages this pin. We can slide the seat backwards or forwards to wherever we need to be for best fit. Push it back down, it will lock. If we need to raise the seat, simple one-handed adjustment. We get behind here, pull that up. We can bring the seat back up or drop it down for more torso mobility. If we need to adjust the forward lean, really simple, disengage the rope from the jam cleat, Add as much tension as we need. Put it back in to lock it. We have a lot of support. Another nice thing you'll see on all Delta kayaks is that the deck lines are recessed into the deck of the boat. Not only does this make the deck really flush and really clean, all of these grooves really add a whole lot of stiffness and support to the deck. So in some thermoform boats, they feel quite soft when you push on them, and you can feel them flexing when you're paddling them. These are really nice and stiff, and it feels like you're in a really good quality kayak that's nice to paddle. So talking about the 12S and the 1210, just like a pair of shoes, a kayak needs to fit you. So a smaller paddler, again, will do better in the 12S, and somebody who's slightly larger needs a larger kayak to fit them well and to be comfortable. They would do better in the 1210. Come visit us at Coast Outdoors. We'd be happy to do a fitting with you. We'll figure out what works best and get you on the water.